What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing all right. So, this will be the last video that I post on this channel, at least unless there's some major event and something that y'all really need to know. And I'll post there. I'll post up here because I know a lot of people aren't going to follow over there to Odyssey, but that's fine. No, I'm not going to abandon you. You know, I love you guys. Y'all are my family. We're a family. You know, I'm not that kind of dick. But I'm not going to be on here very much. I'll respond to comments and I'll post stuff here every now and then. You know, because it syncs with my Odyssey account anyway. But I'm done with YouTube, man. I'm done with these assholes. They suck. What they do is wrong. And it's never going to stop unless people start showing them that we don't need them, because we don't. You know, even the creator of YouTube himself doesn't even have a YouTube account anymore. He doesn't even have anything to do with these people. Think about that. You know, they convinced him. You know, gave him a good offer. He sold it, and then they turned it into shit. What he started as a good thing for everybody, they turned into a monopoly and some bullshit. That's sad. I'm sure he regrets it. Money's just not worth it sometimes. But anyway, this is a interesting video. You'll never want to drink water again or take a bath, I'm sure. I mean, I'm just telling you. This is called aquamation. It's where they liquefy the dead, your loved ones. Instead of cremation, burning them, they turn them into liquid and liquefy them. And they use sodium hydroxide, which is lye, you know, drain cleaner basically, and bump the heat up to about 300-400 degrees, put them in this machine, and it turns into liquid, and then it goes right out the pipes out the back of the building into the sewer water, and through your recycling plants, and you know, filtration stations, and then right back into your drinking water and your shower water. So, you know, people that do this are in your water. They water their grass with it, and feed their farms with it, you know, their crops. Basically, people's loved ones, they just flush them down the drain out of these machines. And kind of like in the Matrix, they liquefy the dead. And then they crush your bones to dust and put that in the urn and give them to you. Yeah, it's basically a flesh stripper. Blood, organs, everything living tissue turns to liquid, and they ship it right on down the drain. Isn't that nice? Aquification. So remember that. Yeah, it may go through, you know, the filter stations and all the bullshit, but all they do is clean it up and put chlorine in it to sanitize it. This happens in every state. People do this in every state. You understand? So, if you have aquification in your state, you might ought to check, because there's a 99% possibility that you're showering in somebody's body, or drinking the dead, or watering your yard with the dead, or your cats, or your animals. This isn't some horror show. This is reality. This is the shit that humans do. Yeah, we aren't going to bury our dead. We're not going to burn them. We're going to turn them to liquid with chemicals and ship them down the pipe so you can recycle it. New green energy, new, you know, green burial. Yep, it saves energy, and it's good for the environment because we're watering our plants with people's loved ones and drinking it right out of the faucet and cooking with it. This ain't some fucking movie. This shit's for real. Y'all take it easy. Love you guys.
Snow and coastal seas. And right next to the Mount Hope Cemetery, where many have chosen their final resting place, there's a new place, the Maine Coast Crematory. Here they perform the traditional cremation by fire. But in the back corner, an unusual piece of equipment resembles a rocket.
We are the only low-pressure, low-heat alkaline hydrolysis unit operating in the country.
Mark Raposta has been in the cremation business for decades and is just now using this new method of liquefying human remains as an alternative to the traditional cremation. This $250,000 machine works a lot like a household appliance, using water, sodium hydroxide, and potassium hydroxide.
Think of a dishwasher, okay? Yeah, because the dishes stay in place in a dishwasher. They're not moved around. The dishwasher, the water cycles around. The water cycles around the deceased human remains for about 12 hours. At the end of that 12-hour cycle, the automation takes it out through the wastewater treatment system. We pull that tray back out again. We take out human bones.
And in 12 hours, what's left over is almost exactly the same as what's left after a flame cremation. It resembles beach sand. They consider it a green cremation, more environmentally friendly, and that's why Raposta thinks it'll be well received here in Maine. Dangerous emissions are not being released into the air through these chimney stacks. The waste from this new method goes through the pipes that lead out of the building, much like the sewer pipes in our homes.
When you flush your toilet, does that go into a public water? Or when you put water down the sink, does that go into a public? No, it goes to a wastewater treatment system. The two systems are completely separated.
Raposta says he finds himself educating and explaining to everyone the alkaline process compared to the flame cremation. The churches, he says, needed convincing, much like they did when traditional cremation was new.
I said, this is the same process. He was concerned that the soft tissue was being placed into the waste treatment facility. I said, Father, it's no different than burning someone and putting them up the chimney. It's just a matter of perception.
Chuck Lakin and Ava Thompson stopped in to see what it was all about. He's a casket maker, and she's a member of the Funeral Consumers Alliance of Maine. Lakin says the skeptics will eventually come around.
And they're saying the same things about alkaline hydrolysis now that they were saying about cremation 40 years ago. This is sacrilegious, this is undignified, this is a travesty of the funeral process, that kind of stuff. And all it is, it's something new and people haven't figured out.
In Searsport, Jim Keithley, News 8.